Hi guys. This is roleplay number 3 um, with Steve. This is my mum, Linda. Linda, do you give permission to be in this video for the purposes of my assessment?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Um, this is just the headings of the risk assessment. No script. All right, let's get started. Um, Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in today. Uh, my name is Jean, and I'm a family support worker here at Karma Community Centre. And I'm the support worker for your family, for yourself and your family. Um, so, the purpose of today's meeting is just to get a little bit of a feel of how you're going and how things are for you and where you're at. Before we do start, I just let you know that everything we do speak about is private and confidential. And you do have rights. You have the right to be treated with dignity and respect. You have the right to information and resources. You have the right to share as little or as much as you'd like about your own life. And you have the right to make your own decisions about your own life. Yeah. So how have you been doing lately, Steve?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, really good actually. Back home
yeah.
with Geordie and the kids, and
Wow,
that's going really well.
wow. Well, that's really, really good to hear. Uh, so tell me a little bit more about that, Steve.
Well, I've been back home for about a month now,
Yeah.
and actually, Geordie and I, we haven't even had any arguments or anything.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and Geordie's really happy with me with the course
Okay.
on, so
Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
things are going really well.
Yeah, well, that's really, really good to hear, Steve. So tell me a little bit more about that course.
Okay, so the intervention course is for men that have been violent, and we talk about our lives and
Mhm.
our issues, and I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, that's really great to hear. That is really awesome to hear, Steve. You should be really proud of yourself
Thank you.
for that. Yeah, it's really great. Um, so I guess I did just want to ask if there's anything further that you think that you might need a little bit of support with, Steve.
Well, I'm still using.
Okay, and by using what are you using, Steve?
So I'm on the opioids still using, but I want to stop.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, that's really good to hear. You know, the fact that you can acknowledge that you've got an issue there, and the fact that you say that you want to stop, those are really good first steps, Steve. So you should be really proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Um, so, were you looking for a little bit of support and looking uh, and finding an agency or an organisation to help you with that issue, Steve?
Yeah, I am actually because it's the last habit that I want to kick.
Yeah, and look, um, and that's what we're here for. We're here to support you through that. But you know, I do just want to acknowledge you stepping forward and seeking support, Steve. You know, it shows real determination, and
Thank you.
yeah. So congratulations for taking those first steps. It's really brave. So, Steve, I do have an organisation that I can refer you to that specialises in that area.
Uh-huh.
Um, and it's called Drug Arm. The organisation is called Drug Arm,
Okay.
and that they specialise in rehabilitation courses, and they also offer mental health support.
Okay.
So does that sound like something you might be interested in,
Yeah.
Steve?
Yes, I definitely
Yeah.
would be into that. Yeah.
Okay. And it's I suggest that organisation because there are options of going to rehabilitation centres and such like that. But I think because you've settled back in with your family, I just don't think it would be beneficial to to take you away so soon.
Okay. So you don't think I need to go to rehab?
Well, this is why I chose this organisation, Steve. Is because they do uh, uh, similar steps that they would do at the rehabilitation centre, except you go during the day
Oh.
and you come back home to your family.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, so that's really good. So do I have your permission to send off that referral for you, Steve?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, cool.
That'd be great.
All
Thank
right,
you.
awesome. And there is one more thing, because some circumstances have changed. We do also need to go through a home risk assessment again.
Okay.
So if that's all right with you, we'll go through that together.
Okay.
We have spoke about a few of them in today's meeting,
Okay.
so it shouldn't be too hard. So is that all right if we go through that together?
Okay.
Okay, cool. So first we have on the home risk assessment, uh, we have the heading History of Violence and Aggression, Steve. So, what do you think about that?
Well, yeah, I never grew up around violence and that, but since I had my accident and the opioids have been a problem, I yeah, started to get angry and quite violent, and but things have changed, and through the intervention course, I'm starting to realise that it's not the way to go, and I love my family, and I need to work really hard on my temper and
Yeah, yeah.
patience.
Okay, cool. All right, well, that's great. Like, yeah, I admire uh, your acknowledgement of those things. So, yeah, thank you, Steve. Okay, so the next heading is substance use. What do you think about that at the moment, Steve?
I'm confident that I can kick it, with the help of the drug arm
Mhm.
and that, and I think it would be beneficial for my wife and my children.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Awesome. That is really fantastic. And the next heading is mental illness, Steve. So what's is there any history there of mental illness with you?
Well, at times I don't feel good about myself and that, but you were talking about the drug arm.
Yes,
They,
yeah, and that's really great. They offer mental health support, so I can write that in the referral for you. Yeah.
yeah, especially in the past, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good at the moment.
Okay, awesome. All right. Okay. The next one's domestic and family violence, Steve. What are your
Uh,
thoughts about that?
yeah, it's been a rough road, and it's not been good for my family.
Mm,
With the intervention course, the program that they run, it helps me to realise that there's other ways that I can, you know, um, direct my anger or
mm.
frustration, I guess, into different avenues in a positive sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. It's awesome, Steve. You should be really proud of yourself. The next setting is aggressive animals. Do you guys have any animals at
No,
home?
no.
Okay. Okay. The next one is accommodation and household issues. Steve, do you think there are any issues in that
Well,
department?
there was when I was um, when I had the domestic violence order out
Mhm.
against me because I had to leave the home, and
Mhm.
I stayed with a friend, and um, it's not the same as being at home, but at where we are, we have stable accommodation, and you know everybody, the children all have their own rooms, and
Yeah, yeah,
um, yeah, it's the household is happy at this time.
yeah. Oh, that's great. That is great. All right, thank you. All right. Oh, well, thank you for your time, Steve. I'll be in touch, and you'll probably see me around a lot more. We come out for home visits now that you're back at home,
Okay.
and I'll send that referral off this afternoon.
Okay.
And I think it'll be really great to have a chat with you in another couple of weeks, if that's all right.
Okay.
I think that'll be all
Yep.
right.
No problem.
All right, we reckon it'll be all right, same time,
Yes.
and we'll make it for the same day in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, is that all right, Steve?
Yep.
All
Thanks.
right. Well, thank you very, very much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And like I said, you should be really proud of yourself, and congratulations on taking these first steps. It's great for you, Steve. Great for your family. I'm really
Yeah.
happy to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help.
No worries. Thank you,
Thank you.
Steve. Thank you very
Nice to meet
much.
you.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you. Bye.
Bye.